Hi, and welcome to Crypto Crazy. I'm Cal, and today I'm going to talk to you about Spore Finance. Now, there are a number of projects out there that are community coins, that are deflationary, auto staking, have similar sort of ideas in terms of how the token operates, but do different things in terms of what they're trying to build, what they're focusing on, what benefit they want for the community. And some of them have realized that and working on it, and some of them are very much just building the community and letting the community figure out what they want to do as well. And one that's quite popular is Spore Finance. Now, in these videos, if you do come across Spore Finance, you want to find out about what it is, that's what this video is very much for. It's for you to have more information. I know there are some people who don't like these type of coins, and that's fine. Some people do. So it's just for you to be better informed to make a decision as to whether this is something for you or not. On this channel, we're trying to bring quite a wide range of videos, ICOs, IDOs, new coins, coins that are going to grow in value, that I believe will grow in value. So this is one of them. So let's have a look at Spore Finance. As you can see, the value has gone down a considerable amount in the last 24 hours, 56%. So half the value, more than half the value has gone. And I think that's very much down to the fact that it went up a significant amount in the last couple of days. And as we see in a lot of projects, especially in the cryptocurrency world, when something goes up a considerable amount, people who were in early want to realize some of those profits. They want to liquidate their positions and lock that in. So that's what we're seeing happening. In terms of the market cap, it says 78 million for fully diluted for the max supply, but 16.5% is in circulation. So that's what it says there in terms of total supply. So the market cap is only around about 12, 13 million. So the volume is very impressive in terms of how much it's had in the last 24 hours. In terms of holders, they do have a significant amount, nearly 72,000 holders. That's very impressive. And you're able to get this on two exchanges. One is Pangolin Swap, which is similar to Pancakeswap. You can get it on Pancakeswap as well. So if you get the Pangolin, you can see here Spore with Avalanche. And on Pancakeswap, if you do click on here, for example, it can take you to Pancakeswap, but I know some people don't know how to locate that coin. So let me just quickly just show you that as well, because a lot of times I do get asked that question. So here you have a contract, so we know this is the coin. Sometimes there are replicas, and what you're able to quickly just do is copy that address. It's copied. You're able to go back to Pancakeswap, select a currency, and you might not find it in the listed, but if you just quickly just paste this here, it comes up and you can just select it, and there it is, Spore. So that was just quickly to let you know how to do that. So let's have a look at what Spore Finance is doing, or what it is. So it's a Reflect token. Now, Reflect token is very much about where you are compensated for holding it. So some people call it auto staking, some people call it Reflect. They're going to also be involved in NFTs. Now, NFTs is a growing market. It's something that's very, very popular, and projects that are doing it very well, I think, will be very successful. And it's also to see whether NFTs will still be popular in years to come. It certainly is this year. So they want to generate NFTs based on algorithms, and they're also going to have prediction markets for NFTs as well, next generation NFTs. So it sounds like what they're doing is quite interesting. We want to see how that comes about, but clearly enough people like the idea of what they're doing to be able to buy into it and hold it. And as I mentioned, 72,000 already. So what's the tokenomics? How does it work? Of every transaction using Avalanche, 3% of the rewards are burnt, 3% are redistributed to holders. On the Binance Smart Chain, 6% are burnt. So there's a deflationary action there, and there's also auto staking as well if you're using Avalanche. So it really does depend on the two, but both will have that deflationary pressure on on the supply, which means that it increases the price, and you're rewarded too for holding it. So it mentions here the tokenomics. You can have a look at the details, the total number, how many have been burned, uh, number of token holders as well. This is clearly needs to be on Avalanche. That's what it is. On BSC scan, like we had a look, that needs to be updated because it is much high, well, a little bit higher now. So what are they doing in terms of the roadmap? They've had their fair launch. Fair launch just means the fact that no one is allocated coins, even those who are developing need to buy it. And they've been working through what they're doing, but what's next is the NFTs. So and I think that's going to be the major part of it. Now clearly when you have these type of community coins where it is a fair launch, where no one is the owner of it, it's very much down to the community to get involved. What we tend to see is people do get behind it very quickly. And I think that is the great thing about these coins, where they do grow a significant amount. Again, there are plenty out there, so it's very much which one speaks to you. And I've covered a few on this channel, very much the ones that I think are that have a big community, or the ones that were doing something exceptional, like when I covered SafeMoon pretty much in the first week that it was launched. So going forward, they're going to be looking at governance, cross-chain compatibility, which is great as well, all very soon. That's the next quarter. And at the end of the year, the NFTs prediction markets. Now, prediction markets are generally, we're seeing more projects about this, so it's very much what the movements of the price will be as well. So it's almost like you are betting on what that would be. So you can make gains from that. And I imagine that's going to be the similar sort of thing for the NFTs there as well. They've got the developers who are in there again, as part of this community who are getting involved in terms of developing, and you can get various links here as well. So you've got the social media and the tokens, and you can have a look and see what's burnt and evidence that there is renounced ownership too. So just quickly to have a look at the social medias, they've got a decent following, but with the community coins, what I find is that the number of holders is a good representation of how much people do like it. People might be following a coin but might not hold it. But here, as we can see, 12,500 are following it, but a considerably more number are holding it. So I think that is a reflection of a good coin. They've got also the Medium page. I'll include this link. It just gives you a bit more detail about the project. As it is early days, there's not a lot in there, but it talks about why they've named it Spore as well. Again, not a great amount of detail, but with these early coins, we can usually expect there not to be a big amount. There's usually two ways that we see projects. Ones that have been worked on for a while, maybe a couple of years, and then they come with their coin out to market, and some just pretty much start. So they have to really get going and figure out what they're doing, how they're doing, and what they're going to be building. And these guys have got a roadmap, so we can see what they want to do, and then we can just follow and make sure that they are doing what they say they're going to be doing, and also that they continue to add to that as well. So there you go. That's Spore Finance. Hopefully you know a bit more about it. Again, there's not a great amount of information out there for it at the moment. It is fairly new. It is one of those coins which it's very difficult to determine what will happen. It's very good to kind of keep a close eye on any project like this that you like the looks of, or you are buying into. I think it's good to keep updated so you know what's going to come next. If they're not building, if they're not pushing the marketing and getting the name out there, then clearly it's going to be an indication that's not going well. If they grow very quickly, they're planning more things, they're getting things done, then obviously that's going to bring more value too. So there you go. That's Spore Finance. I hope you found that useful, informative. If you have, please do give me a like. Do consider subscribing. Do bring out quite a wide range of videos. But there you go. That's Spore Finance. I've been Cal. This is Crypto Crazy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.